Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today, you're going to come and hang out with me and my wife as we run our mobile mechanic business. First job here is some unknown year Chevrolet. It's got a whining noise. We're going to jump in, see what's going on. We got a problem, though. It's a stretch belt, so it's not like I can just tear it all off. I need you to just do like a soft, like 1500 RPM, back and forth. On, off, on, off. You can shut it off. All right, so we got a bearing whine noise in here. Problem is this is a stretch belt. So it's not like I can just take the belt off and then check on a bearing. So we know how all that goes. We're going to end up, I don't have my screwdriver or my flashlight today. Dang it. It's an original belt. They've got 70,000 miles on it, but it's extremely loud out of that tensioner. Can I get a flashlight? Because I would like to look at this one. It doesn't look out of place or anything. Can't move it. So yeah, unfortunately, they're going to have to basically trust us when we say that it's going to be that idler and going to need a new belt because it's a stretch belt. But they got 70,000 miles on it. They just hit 70,000 miles, and it doesn't look. And now maybe they've had a belt at the dealer. They used to go to the dealer for all of their service, but now that they're out of warranty, they don't anymore. We were the first ones that they've had come out after it being out of warranty. So first job here, we're just going to let them know what's going on and kind of go from there. So we'll see you on the next job. All right, let's go get it. All right, we're at our next job. So this one here, I don't know what year it is. I don't remember, but it's a Ram Hemi 6.4. He said he had a starter going out. He put a starter in it, but I think he's told me he used a salvage yard starter. Battery's all disconnected, and he said he also broke some wires that are down by the starter. I don't know what those go to, but we're here to look at all that, make sure it needs a starter. I bring one with me just in case, because I didn't want to have to run back out just for a freaking starter. But we're going to test all that, and we're going to make sure that that's what this thing needs and fix the wires. Okay, I got my keys, hooked the battery back up. We're going to go ahead and just hit the button and see what we got. Excuse me. Key on. No, we got nothing. Not even a click, not even a noise. All right, so our first thing is we need to get down. I would say we need to get down to the starter because we need to check on what those wires are that he said he pulled out. I don't know which side the starter's on. All right, let me show you the wires. I don't know what they go to yet because I really can't get my body up in here further. But these two wires here, he put some butt connectors on them. Oh, they go to a knock sensor. I see it right there. Okay, not too concerned about that. I'll fix it, but I'm not concerned about it. He had a new connector he said he bought, but I didn't know what the connector was or what the part was he broke until I came to see it. So we got to fix this. First thing we're going to do, though, is I need to get to these wires, and I need to see if we're even getting control on it and go from there. Unless I can get to some type of relay, but I don't know if this will have a relay for it. So, got an oil leak. See that? Okay, let me figure this out. This is fucking tight as shit under here. Okay, so there is a son of a monkey's uncle. There is a starter solid relay. So we're gonna check that real quick. Let's go ahead and pop this in so we don't set any codes. But I need to look at it. Which one's 85 and 86? 85 and 86 are on the outside edges. Okay, key on, or push the brake and crank it, or try to crank it. Okay, we got something there, ground, ground. Let go. Okay. So on our starting circuit here, so we've got fuse 51 and fuse 7 are the two that control the starter relay on pin 30. And I right now have no power on pin 30. It's completely empty. That is blown. 100% blown. I need a pair of pliers, and I need the fuses, those big J case fuses. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, just bring that fuse case out with the pliers. No pliers. I'm a genius. Got it out. All right, that's melted up pretty good. So was that from his old starter or the new starter? Or the LKQ starter that he put in? We don't know. That's what we're about to find out. These don't have JK fuses in it, baby. So the other one? They look like this with a clear lid. Okay. You're learning. You're good. It's green, so it's 40, but there's multiple sizes of JK fuses. So like these are full size. That's full size, so it's like a short length. Then they have ones that are probably like, they're just longer. And then these ones are like these little, they're the same, but they're mini, like JK fuses. Okay. Go hit that key, please. I'm gonna see if, hold on. Yep, we got power. Go ahead and hit it. Let's see if this thing will either start or blow the fuse. Okay. I wonder why it doesn't start, but okay, our starter works. We might have set some codes. It might have set some codes. Let's get a scanner. Let's get the new scanner, the Mucar one. Let's test that one out a little bit here. And let's see what we can find. Okay, so it didn't start for a good minute there, but I think I have it started now. Yeah, we're good. It's up and running. So I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to him and see why he put the starter in. Because here's the problem. We have a blown 40 amp fuse, which is our direct feed to our starter. But that blew for a reason. And why? So as of right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do this wiring repair for that NOx sensor. And once that's done, we'll just confirm everything is still okay. So let me get set up for that. We'll get underneath the vehicle and fix that real quick. Actually, I got a pin number. Yeah, so go to diagrams if you can. Might be under like powertrain or something. Dark blue and yellow, and then like a green and red. Huh? Okay. Well, please don't, because I can't hear you. It's dark blue and yellow, and then brown and green. Might be this one. Can't tell. Where's the other one? That's brown and white and brown, so it's the other one. So on that other one, it should tell you which color goes into pin 1 and pin 2.
Pin 1 is dark blue and yellow.
Pin 1 is dark blue and yellow. This has a connector view? I can't see, baby. So yeah, 1 should be on the right-hand side, which is this one here. Okay, so I'm good with that. We're going to do that. Okay, we're done under there. Sorry, I shut it off because every time I hit the phone, it would shut the camera off if I hit it too hard. So we're just going to go just like that. I squeezed the phone too much and it shut it off. The new iPhone is really stupid. Where this mount squeezes the phone, it squeezes it right on a button that has, like, it turns the camera on and off. And actually, I'm just too stupid and lazy to change it. But here we go. I'm like, what happened? The key fob's out there. And she's not near me to get it for me. Oh, yeah. Keys. I need keys. Okay. There we go. All right. So we're going to go just quickly check some codes, make sure everything's okay. We're going to use the top-down 8600S. Don't forget, if you're interested in this thing, it is linked in my Amazon store and my TikTok shop. So it was sent over to me. I've been using it off and on here for a couple of weeks. I do have to say, like, this is a budget-friendly tool, okay? The ADS600S, it's wired. It's definitely, most of the companies that send me these things, they send them because obviously we help mobile mechanics get in business, and we try to showcase budget-friendly tools, because a lot of people are like, man, I don't have the money to do all that. Well, we have options. We have options that are bidirectional scan tools, and they work just fine. Now, this tool is actually one of the ones that's on the lowest end. I think in my Amazon store, it's like $210 for this scanner. It's bidirectional. It does, I would say, 80% of all the things you need. Top Don has its own style of operating system, which you guys, if you watch some of my other videos, you know I'm not a huge fan of. But I got to tell you, it is growing on me. These types of programs or operating system is growing on me the more I use it. Because I have, man, I don't know how many I have now. See, this one, Think Car, King Bolin. I just got another one. So that would be 4 or 5 of these style scanners, and I like them. They're working well as far as a budget-friendly tool. I'll do another video, maybe a little bit more in depth on all of them together and compare all of the budget-friendly tools now that I've got 2 more. So we definitely need to do an updated video on that. And I'll do that as soon as I can. But in the meantime, I'm going to quickly clear these codes for that knock sensor, make sure there's nothing in there for that starter, and we're going to get out of here. Go talk to our customer. No more starter repair on there. We're going to charge diagnosis and just the wiring repair on that knock sensor. So I'll see you guys at the next 2 jobs. All right, these next 2, you're not coming up and close and personal with me, but we're just doing some oil changes here. Oh, mother of pearl. And someone jacked this freaking drain plug up pretty good on the last oil change she was at. I'm gonna have to get our extractor tools to get it off. And it looks like they got an oil leak. Awesome. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's get us a new drain plug.
I don't believe so, but I'd have to talk to the technician about that. You're welcome.
What did he say?
He also has another truck that needs struts, something, and he's got all the parts. And
Nope. The answer is no.
I said.
The answer is no.
Okay.
Don't even say I'll talk to the technician. Nothing. The answer is no. No parts being supplied by the customer at all when it comes to stuff like that. Majorly, like if they have a pigtail for a connector, I don't care about that.
Right.
That's not what we're trying to chase down. But yeah, struts and everything else and all that shit. No. We're talking about taking the risk of him saying that he bought great parts and then he really buys them online. Yeah, I don't think so. Got some oil for me? What the hell are you doing? She made a huge mess. Look at this lady. Look at her freaking legs. What the hell is wrong with you? Look at my trailer. It's so dirty. A couple of drops. My AC machine's got it on it.
Whoa.
Hey, that's a $6,000 machine.
Hey, that was there way before I got here.
I don't know about that. I know the machine was here before you got here. Can I have some oil?
Yeah.
What's it hold? 5?
4.5.
Okay, can I have that? It's close enough. I need some washer fluid because it says it's empty. It's over here.
They all be the same color.
Hmm?
Why can't they all be the same color?
What are you talking about?
The cap.
Oh, I don't know. Some are blue, some are yellow. Some are white. Oh. Okay. So we've done work on this one before. So we've done the brakes, we've done an alternator, we even done a valve cover gasket on it, which, like I said, is not leaking, but it looks like they got some other leaks going on. The other one was because it was pouring directly on top of the exhaust and it was smoking real bad and stunk. They also have front struts that need to be replaced. See if I can show it to you as soon as she's done pouring that. Look at that, it's still going. Yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty bad. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's so we got plenty that we need to start writing up for this one. So struts, we need to keep an eye on the oil and the coolant because there is signs of very minimal starting leaks, but I can't tell what it is because it's all dark color. We put a new drain plug in it because the other one was stripped out. I think that's all I said. Are they at pressure? Yeah, as long as it's not below like 34. Okay. Because if it is, then just stop and we got to fill it up. You see my filter? I don't know if I'm too close, but you see like the flattening of this and how hard it is? This is overdue oil changes on the Pentastar. There's a reason, I don't know if that's a Pentastar. Yeah, well, the oil filter adapter is in a different place, but whatever. Chrysler Motors, you let these oil changes go this long, when your filter starts to crush like this, you're going to starve that engine of oil pressure. And then you're going to get what? Valve lifter ticks, and you're going to get all kinds of noises quicker than it already would have if you hadn't done this. So be mindful. Do not let your oil changes go over 5,000 miles, 6,000 miles, whatever you're doing, but don't do 10,000 miles or 7,500 miles like some of these cars makers say that you can, because you're going to destroy your car. This here, this is horrible. Okay, good morning. It is freaking freezing outside. The wind chill will not stop. and I'm tired of it. Whoever says Florida doesn't cold, you're crazy. Because this morning it was like 30-something degrees outside, and it was stupid, and the wind is blowing, and I hate my life, and I want to go inside. Yes, that's how I feel today. But we can't do that. We got a ton of work to do. Nissan Xterra here, 2014. We've got some leaky valve covers, and we're actually going to replace the entire valve covers, not just the gaskets. So we're going to get this thing torn apart, and hopefully we cannot die in the meantime. But it's not. Holy crap, that's on there good. Oh, gotcha. This is going to take abnormally long. Because everything's freaking frozen. Golly. I already quit. I already don't want to do it. Ugh. Yep. The wind sucks. I'm a pansy. Holy crap. How can we stop this? How can we move the truck to be in a way to stop the wind? Oh, jeepers creepers. I mean, literally, this entire ride-along video, that's all they're going to do is hear me bitch about the weather. Because I want to go home.
You're not wrong.
I want to go home.
It's freezing.
No, I want to go home. This is stupid. We should have called out sick. Fuck.
I feel like if the wind wasn't blowing, it might not be so bad.
Yeah, I know. And I tell you this all the time when you weren't working with me. Like, this is stupid weather.
Yeah.
And it is. Like... Whew.
I think it's time to invest in long johns.
I used to have some.
They're called, right?
Yeah. I used to wear pajama pants under these pants. It was just easier. I can't even think straight right now. I'm not used to it. I don't think I'll ever be used to it, but still. Can we turn the compressor on?
Sure.
If it'll turn on, the batteries are probably going to be so cold. Ah. I need the air nozzle. There's that first peak of the sun.
Yep.
Warming me up. And I fucking hate the sun. I gotta stop cussing. Everyone yells at me for cussing on my channel. I gotta shut up. Where's the... You can shut it off.
Okay.
Yep. Good old Nissan. Good. Alright, so there you go. There's your valve cover removed. Everything's cleaned up. Here's the old one. Stiff as a board. So these, you can't buy these in the aftermarket world. You might be able to buy them directly from Nissan. Didn't bother looking. I just replaced the whole valve cover because it comes with all the new seals on it. So let's go ahead and get this thing thrown back together. Got it. Gotcha. The upper one, not lower. It'll be maybe called a plenum. How much is it? Okay. And then there should be bolts.
Thanks again.
Anytime.
The bolts say the first step is 7.4 Newton meters, and then the second is 29 Newton meters.
Okay.
this is Jenna. How can I help you? Hello. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right, and just like that, the job is done. Now we got to run it and make sure nothing leaks and nothing has a problem. But other than that, pretty much that is it. And you're pointing at something that I forgot. Okay. Now it's done. Okay, anyway, we're done. I'm going to run this thing, make sure everything's all right, and then we're going to head on to our next job. So we'll see you guys over there. All right, I'm at my next one here. Is actually another shop here in town, and some friends of ours had bought it. I say friends, they're acquaintances from church, where my kids go, and we go there too. But they just recently bought this shop. It's called Crystal Automotive here in Ocala. It's a nice little place, and they do some good work. But they needed a little bit of help. We've got this Dodge truck here that they put a transmission in. So we need to do a transmission fast adapt, relearn. So that's what we're here doing. So quick learn RFE right here. That should be what I need to do. This test initiates the quick learn procedure. The engine must be running, brake pedal pressed, and the parking brake set during this procedure. Let's see what it's got to do. Move the shift into overdrive. There we go. Neutral. And there you go. Truck's revving and doing its thing. Move the shifter into overdrive. And now it's doing its thing. I can't look through the camera. Sorry. I got to make sure I'm safe here. Okay, that's it. It's complete. Quick learn completed. All done. All right, I'm gonna go talk to her, but I think that's gonna be all that we have to do here. I'm gonna have his technician go drive it and see if it's still shifting bad. Basically, they just got a reman unit from Jasper. There's no program involved in this. It's just the relearn procedure, or the quick fast adapt relearn. So otherwise it shifts real hard. And according to Jasper, they say you gotta drive it for like 100 miles so it'll relearn all the shift points. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna send them out on a drive, and it should be good at that point. But that's all we came here to do, was just a quick relearn on it. We'll go on out of here and head on over to our next job. So we'll see you guys there. All right, so we're actually like a week later, but we're back here at the Chevrolet that you just saw. And we've got our belt and an idler pulley. I just cut the belt off. Or, yeah. So no belt. We're gonna get this hoopty off of here real quick, and we'll see what we got going on. Let me get whatever that is, a 15, and get that pulley off. So there was two options for the pulleys, so I gotta match it up and see which one's the right one. They were just slightly different on the diameters on what they were. And forgive the noise on this one. I'm not wearing my microphones today because I hadn't really planned on filming, but I figured the editing wasn't done on the video you're watching now as I'm making this. So I figured it was a prime way to get this done, to add this in, a good way to add this into the video since I was here and the editing's not done, so. It doesn't feel that bad, but it is when you put the tension of a freaking crazy belt on it. So, all right, let's go get the other pulley and then we'll get this installed. All right, here's my new one. Go ahead and get this thing installed. And then I gotta go find my belt tool, because I don't know where it's at. I don't even know if you can hear me as well as the other parts of the video, but again, I just wanted to show you the repair. Get one for it. Ouch, son of a motherless goat. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see how that goes. I have to say, this is just the dumbest freaking thing in the world. Like, why are we getting rid of a tensioner? It's just stupid to me. I'm sure there's a reason that I don't know, because I'm not a freaking engineer, but I'm not stupid either. Always feels like something's gonna break. And it's usually gonna be my elbow, because it's gonna hit something. Ah, there we go. Ah, there we go. Whew. All that. So dumb. Alright. It's all good. Let's go start it up and make sure nothing goes freaking flying. I had a discrepancy in the pulleys. The one I took off was plastic. The one I'm putting back on is 100% steel, because it's supposed to be the correct one. But there was two options, and the other one was plastic as well, which looks identical, but it's a bigger pulley, like a whole good amount bigger. But the part number crossover goes to this one as an OEM Delco replacement. But so I'm a little nervous about it. Can you grab my flashlight out of there, babe? Out of the truck. I can see it lit. But anyway, yeah, so I had a slight discrepancy on the pulleys, and I didn't know which one to use, so I brought both just in case so I could measure them, and I was putting them on a micrometer. This one's the closest, and it is the one, like I said, that crosses from the GM number to the Delco number, so it should be all right. But my anxiety is getting the best of me on this one. So, oh, he's got the helmet. Should we put it on? Stormtrooper helmet. That's uncomfortable. Okay. Here we go. I can't see. Take the camera. Take a picture. And it's nice and quiet.
Yay! That was fantastic.
Acting like a jackass today. He brought it out just so I could put it on camera, because the truck has got it all over it. Where is it? So it's got dark side stickers. I think there's something else on the back. And he's just got Stormtrooper Edition over there. And he's got something up front. Stormtrooper Edition. Anything on the front of it? No. This is the second Star Wars vehicle. Oh, by the way, it's quiet, so we're good. Second vehicle in like 2 weeks that we had that was a
Star Wars vehicle. The other one was a red Jeep. Had the fighter jets and everything all over it and stuff. It was kind of cool. But anyway, we're quiet. We're done. We're going to get out of here, and I got a bunch more work to do today, which is not going to be in this video, I don't think. But I just wanted to update you guys, like I said. So I hope you enjoy. Nice and quiet. Just needed a night of the pulley. So we're good. See you later. All right, y'all. Well, that video is over. That was just a couple of the jobs that we worked on this week, just to give you a slight glimpse into the different types of jobs that we work on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next job.